Hello there, everybody. Take a look at this interesting position. Yes, we are material up. We got the bishop and pawn for 2 pawns. But of course, we cannot afford to lose this one. We need it in order to win. And the question is, how are we going to win? The pawn is going this direction, so it has to pass some stuff here if we want to promote it. Okay, so I'm not going to give you more information than that. Now, instead, you can pause the video and see if you can find out how white can make a move and win this position. Go ahead. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. So, all right, here's a pawn hanging. Should we take it? Well, that's a very bad idea. Of course, black will play king to b4. We cannot support this pawn. It's going to be lost in the next move. And with only a bishop left, there's no winning this, of course. So that is pretty obvious. Now we look at some options. And when I say most players get this wrong, it's because the natural move here would be bishop c3 check, which is actually not winning. This is not the correct starting move, but I think many players at the board will play this instantly. And of course, that was the first thought I had also. So what happens if we give a check here on c3? Well, the king comes to b5. Now we get to have our king closer, so why not grab this pawn? But now black will play a5. And obviously we cannot move this pawn, it will be taken. We want to get our king closer, and then a4 is played. We don't have the opportunity to exchange here because the bishop on its own will not win this. We need to keep our pawn. That means we have to push it. And now black has actually two moves that will lead to a draw. He can attack our bishop here and the pawn, throwing it away and then start advancing. Or he can also just simply stay at b5 with the king and move his pawn. We cannot come closer with our king, and finally he will promote. We are forced to lose our pawn, and this is a clear draw, of course. So that means we have to find a smarter move than bishop to c3. If you want another chance to solve this, now you can pause the video again and see if you can solve it now. Okay, here we go. Well, we cannot grab this pawn, we cannot play bishop c3, but we have to stop the king from coming to b4. So the obvious move we have to do is bishop a3. The hard thing is to see how are we winning after bishop to a3. Well, natural for black now is just to run his pawn, but we're going to see what happens if he doesn't. If he wants to get his king around and attack our pawn, something like this. We grab here. What will black do? If he pushes his pawn instead and does this, then there's a lot better situation now with our bishop on a3 than on c3. King comes in here. Well, we will just allow him to take our bishop and we're gonna beat him to it. If he goes out with the king, we're gonna promote with a check, and this pawn is 2 steps away, which is an easy win. If you try something like this instead, run our pawn, promote, king a1 perhaps. This is winning for us. First, we got 2 steps left, but also our king is close enough, so we can just allow him to do something like this, get the king out. If the king comes here, we will play this with a discovered check, and that's an easy win, of course, because the pawn will be lost. King b2. We can give a check here and play this. This is a typical winning situation. We are now threatening checkmate here, here, so he cannot promote anything but a knight. But we just play king c3, and this is winning now. We still threaten this checkmate. So this is gonna win. Okay, let's start all over. And see also if it tries to run around with the king somewhere. You see we are blocking everything here. So this is easy for us. We can block the king and he cannot come anywhere, and this is easy win. So now let's instead see what happens if we run with the pawn to f5. We have put our bishop here. Now we cannot really stop this pawn. It's just here to protect the black king from not coming to b4. And we cannot catch this pawn with our king. So how are we winning this? Well, let me show you. We are attacking this pawn. Even though we know we will not catch it, we will still attack it like this. And the thing is, by doing this, we get our king closer to where it's supposed to be. Now it's very important to put our king in the right place, which is d4. It's still threatening to catch this pawn. If black does something like this, we will go here and we will get it. So even though we're moving away from the pawn like this, black still has to play f2. And now, as we said, we cannot catch it, but we don't have to. We just wanted some extra time to get our king to d4 with tempo moves, and now we're there. We're going to play king to c5, and we will just allow black to promote. And he can promote to anything he wants. It doesn't matter, because after he does that, we will play bishop b4 with a checkmate. And that's how we win this position. And of course, it's not easy to see all that from the beginning, and many people will fall for the obvious play bishop c3 check, which only leads to a draw. To win this, you have to start with bishop a3. All right, thank you everybody for watching this little video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.